Welcome to Trades by Brent. I'm Brent. We're day trading the SP 500 futures. And this is what we do here. We're going to try and click some buttons and make some money. So yesterday, you can see if we zoom out, price could not get above this level. Okay. We tried. And then at the end of the day, we had a nice little sell-off. And then overnight, we kept going down. And then right at about midnight here, Pacific, we started moving up. So what you see here is you see just check my levels real quick. So okay, great. What you see here is a trend line. Okay, and if you want to know how I draw trend lines, go to my channel and check out my tutorial on how to draw trend lines. Okay, I do it in 3 steps for you. You can see we made a double bottom right around 11 or 12. Let's see, 10:40 to about midnight. We made this double bottom and we've been heading up ever since. So how do I draw trend lines? I connect the lows. I do it in 2 steps. 1, I connect the lows, and then I just do a parallel best fit. Okay, so this is a channel pattern. Okay, channel, right? And we're moving up, right? You can see that the lows are getting higher. So higher lows, and the highs are getting higher. High gets higher, okay? And now, you know, we're doing a lot of back and forth, right? A lot of reversals. When you're in a channel. That's why one of the things, like I tend to call it a ping pong pattern, because you connect these lines, right? And then you just do a lot of ping ponging, right? A lot of reversals. Okay. Now it looks like we may be coming up to test the low of yesterday, because this is a resistance line. Support and resistance lines are magnets, right? Just think of a magnet. They act like a magnet. So we're coming up to possibly test this, but notice how we got to this point. Up, down, more down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, so we may get up here, okay, but might take a while. Let's see. I have a long position on. Going for a small profit target. 3 consecutive bull bars. So we might get filled on that. Where is my long position? There we go. Okay, so we came within a tick of my profit target. Looks like we'll hit it. Again, coming within a tick of my profit target. Stillness. Be still, my friend. Be still. Can you be still when this is happening? Can you be still? Do you have what it takes?
Let me know, sir.
Told that young kid I need a banger. Yeah.
This is day trading. This is the reality. The market's always testing you, testing your resolve, testing your patience, testing your discipline, testing your relationship with yourself, testing your integrity. Can you stick to what you said you were going to do? Or are you going to let the market toss you around? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? It's like the market asking you, do you have the patience? Are you going to collapse under pressure? We did it, baby. Ow! That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's a good way to start the day, baby. Come on. Give me some $signs in the chat. That's not easy. Now you gotta wonder how that would have went if I lost that trade. Okay. Quick breakdown. You know, the difference with my live stream is that when I make a win, I sit here and I walk you guys through step by step what I did. Now, I walked you through it step by step already. Simple. I look at the chart. We're looking at the electronic trading hours. I can see overnight that, well, I know yesterday, because I was trading yesterday, we hit a ceiling here, right? Notice the price could not get above this level. That's like serious resistance there, right? That means there's a lot of sellers here. So so yeah, I was trading that and I remember it. And then I can see, actually I remember towards the close yesterday, we had headed down, right? So you can see that down. Okay. And then I checked the electronic trading hours and I know that this is where the day ended yesterday. So that means this is all overnight. Okay. And I noticed something. We bounced, right? We had a double bottom here and we started heading up. Okay. And I just drew my trend lines. Exactly like I show you guys in my 3-step tutorial on how to draw trend lines. Connect the lows, make a parallel, connect the highs. And after I saw 2 consecutive bull bars, I thought, you know what? We're probably coming up to test this low of yesterday. What you see with these channels is that we're constantly testing the top of the channel and then the bottom of the channel. And we do a lot of ping-ponging about, but ultimately we come up to test the bottom, reversal, 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 test the top, go sideways for a while, test the top, test the bottom. Okay. So after we got 2 consecutive there, I thought, you know what? We'll probably go a few points higher. Okay. And we did. One of my entries, if you go to the link on the screen, tradesbybrand.com/3setups, you'll see that my first setup, okay, my first favorite trade setup is 2 consecutive bull bars with at least 1 closing near its high. Now what we have here is we have 2 consecutive bull bars with both closing near their highs. Okay, so you see that right there? So that means what? It means momentum in most cases, right? It means momentum in most cases. And look at that. We got out right before the market turned down. Beautiful. I mean, I'm saying beautiful, but in hindsight, that wasn't the best trade. That wasn't the best trade, right? Better trade would have been to buy down here, right? But it worked, okay? So, you know, it's easy to get perfectionist about trading, for me anyway, because I'm a recovering perfectionist. But ultimately, if I get a win, I just go, okay, is there something I could have done better? What is that? And I just look at it. So I could have bought low, right? I could have bought lower, right? And that trade would have gotten filled. And my profit target would have gotten hit much quicker. But, you know, what did I do well and what could have been better? What I did well is I was able to be patient and disciplined, right? So for me, great book on trading, by the way, Tom Hugard. For me, I follow a process, and I do believe that if you want consistent profits, you need a consistent process. So this is my process. And if you want to follow what I'm doing here, you can get a copy of this. Just take a screenshot of that. Okay, obviously you wouldn't check the live stream output. But BDA is before, during, and after. Okay, put the date, AM rituals, warm up your mental game, get yourself in the optimal zone of performance, start the recording. You know, is it FOMC or Friday? Do a technical analysis warm up, write your start, write your end, start your watch timer, draw your lines, right? And then make a bear and a bull case. And so that's what I did. Mostly a bull case because I couldn't really see a bear case, but you know, just so happened to get a breakout to the downside right after that. So now we can make some sort of bear case, which is what? Channel. Okay, so there it is. Ah, look at this. See the gray line? So resistance at the 60-minute moving average. That's what that is. So my bear case would be a bear channel. Okay. And for my bear and bull case, I just draw lines. Okay. And since that's the bear case, we're going to make that red. Let us know where you're streaming in from. 3 rules of the chat. Let us know your name and where you're streaming in from. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, positive vibes only. And rule number 3, talk to each other, not just me. Why? Because we're building a community, baby. And I need you for that. That's us. That's something we're going to do together. Okay. Now, will we get more down after that? Yeah, probably. Tail below though. And near where we bounced overnight. 10 points away. So maybe we get some more down and then we form a double bottom. That's one possibility. But that would be a higher low double bottom because there'd be a bottom here and then a bottom there. But let's see. Look at the 2-minute chart. 1, 2, 3 consecutive bear bars. Reasonable to expect a little more down here. But I'm going to wait. Micro double bottom. We got to wait for the candle close though. We got a saying here, Trades by Brent, which is nothing goes until the candle closes. And also, when you see a lot of down and then a lot of up, that means we're most likely in a trading range. Which means when you see a breakout like this, traders will fade it. They'll do the opposite. You see 2 big bear bars. I mean, very big. That's a 12 point, 15 point move down. Boom, right? Traders see that, and instead of expecting more down, they'll do the opposite. They'll fade it, they'll buy it. They'll buy it up. Okay, and that's what happens. That's what happens in a trading range. So it's literally the opposite for momentum traders. So if you're trying to trade momentum, So if you're going for momentum, you have to know whether the momentum is moving in a continuous direction or reversing. Question from my man Begabel. Wouldn't you rather have been bearish given what just transpired? How do you not have FOMO not having shorted? Begabel, you have erroneous thinking, my friend. There's no should have, could have, would have. This is a beginner mistake. This is called hindsight bias. Okay? Hindsight bias. You ever heard this? Hindsight bias. And this is what we do with hindsight bias. Okay? So there's no woulda, coulda, shoulda here. You'll drive yourself mad. You will drive yourself mad thinking that way. Your goal when you're trading should be to keep things chill. Okay? Keep your mindset steady, right? And if you read the book, The Disciplined Trader by Mark Douglas, or Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, he says that every moment in the market is unique. Every moment in the market is unique, which means that moment is completely different to this moment. And so what that means when you're trading practically is after you do a trade, you reset and you make your next trade as though it's your first trade. Does that make sense? So you're connecting the different moments, but they're unique moments, and you have to reset your attention and say, okay, that was then, this is now. You want a phrase that gets the point across here? That was then. But this is now. Okay? That's my point. In other words, who gives a shit? All that matters is what's happening right now. The past is gone. It's never coming back. Rant over. All right, so bulls are buying here, but this is a strong leg. It's probably strong enough to get another leg. Although I think the bulls are going to buy here just because we're so low. And they're already buying, right? But after this strong bear leg, it's likely we'll get another bear leg. At least some more down. At least some. But let's see. When you get tails on tops of the candles like that, it slightly decreases the probability of more up. But that's a decent sized bull bar. We paused there. Now we're going up more. Switching to the 5-minute chart. Let's see how it looks. Okay, we gotta wait. We just gotta wait and see. No selling on the 2-minute chart. Selling on the 1-minute chart, as you can see. Little bit of selling here, right? Look at the size of this guy relative to this guy. Little bit, okay? Not much. So bulls in control right now. I think that's a reasonable buy. Wow, look at my chart. Freezing. That's tough when the chart's lagging like that. right? That's the best the bears could do. That's the best the bears can do. Exploding to the upside. Look at this. Just went 8 points in, 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. On this candle, 5 points in like 60 seconds. So that shows you there's buyers down here. And that was initially what I thought. I'm like, you know what? We might make a higher low double bottom there. So that's a possibility. And let's draw some lines. So one of the things we do is we adjust our lines, right? So maybe that's a higher low double bottom. Maybe. Let's watch the average price right there, blue line. Let's watch that blue line. Okay, let's watch it. See if the bulls can get a close above it. And let's get rid of this guy. Yeah, shorts covering before more down. We call that a pullback, right? But notice, right? Now we have one low, another low, and then we push down and we got another higher low, okay? So now we have 3 higher lows, which is probably why there's bulls buying here, right? But let's watch this. We got 7 seconds to go. See how close the bulls can get. Okay, so big tail on the top of that candle, but typical for that sort of thing at the moving average. Is this enough to get a push up? Let's see what happens here. The real test is if the bulls can get a close above the moving average. Remember, one of the first things I noticed on the chart is the 60-minute moving average. That's the gray line on my chart, acting as resistance. So to be bullish, I'm watching how the price is going to react to the 20 period EMA, which is a blue line, and the hourly moving average, the 60-minute 20 period EMA, which is that gray line. So let's watch. Expect the market to go sideways at the EMA. And there you have it. 2-minute chart. Let's see how the 2-minute chart closes. I'm going to continue to keep my profit target small. Because you see a lot of reversals here. Okay, now let's measure something. One of the most common things you'll see in trading is 50% pullbacks. So if you want to see a possible reversal area, take a breakout like this. What's a breakout? Consecutive bars in a direction, right? Consecutive bars in a direction. So that would be the breakout. And then this will tell you right where 50% is. Okay. So look at what just happened there. We retraced to 50%, it's right here. And the bear started selling again. But then look what happened. That's the best they could do. Okay, so check this out. That's the best they could do. And then that's the best they could do. Okay, so bull's looking strong right now. If we go to the 1 minute chart, you'll see it even more clearly. That's the best the bears could do. That's the best the bears could do. And we actually, if you can see the big tail on the bottom, that shows you right here, right? That shows you that there's buyers down here. Okay, so a case for longs here. We're making a strong argument for longs.
Black Giggle.
But now let's look a little closer. Bears protecting that EMA. Bears protecting that EMA.
Black Giggle.
Tail on the bottom, tail on the top. Bulls buying low.
Black Giggle.
Bears selling high.
El chakra es un camión de remolque.
Trading range price action. Typical. Oh, great beat. Bulls trying to get it close above the moving average again. Sorry, Bulls. Bulls trying to get it close above the moving average again. Pretty neutral right now. Two consecutive bear bars. Momentum to the downside. Let me know in the chat where you're streaming in from this morning. Welcome to Trades by Brand. I hope you're doing well. Good morning to you. What city are you streaming in from? We got people from all over the world. I'm coming to you live from San Diego, California. Some buying at the bottom here. 14 seconds on the candle. Bear momentum strengthening. This candle bigger than the prior two. See if we find buyers here. Or if the bears get more continued movement down. See, after this big leg, I said you very likely going to see another leg down. So we got that leg down. Or we're getting it now. Morning to my man, Army guy from Ohio. Big shout out to Ohio. How about the rest of you guys? Wow, I didn't realize I was on the chat the whole time. Sorry, that was really annoying. Bears getting the breakout to the downside. We are moving down, but right near where the bulls bought last time. So let's see if the bulls get the bounce, and they're getting the bounce. Okay, so look at that, guys. Look at that. That's why I love these trend lines. Look at that. Connect this low to this low. Now you've got 3 pushes down. So we're gonna see now if the bulls have some conviction here, or if the bears overcome that. There were buyers here. A minute 16 on the candle. Pushing to the upside, good. But let's see how this closes, right? We're looking at the 2-minute chart. Let's wait 2 minutes. We're 1 minute into the candle. Let's see if the bulls can get a close near its high. That's what we're looking for. If we want to be bullish. If we want to stay bullish, okay? So if that happens, right? If the bears reject the bulls, then that's going to be evidence to the contrary. Let's wait 40 seconds and see how this candle closes. The appearance of the candle can often change in the last 10 seconds even. Sometimes last 5 seconds. So it's good to wait. It's good to wait. Good song. Hey, shout out to my man Baramax. Orange County, California. Nice, not too far from me. Shout out to Orange County. Shout out to Baltimore. Baltimore in the house. Orange County in the house. I love it. I love it. I love it. Five 257. Bears getting the breakout to the downside. Here we go. Now, will they sweep the lows and reverse up? No. Looks like we're just going to get more down here. Well, let's see. I'll check myself when I say it looks like, right? Because we really just have to go with the data. And what you're seeing is the bear selling into the close. 30 seconds. Let's see. Last 30 seconds of the 2-minute candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 consecutive bear bars on the 2-minute chart. We're going to switch back to the 5-minute in a second. Let's see if they're reversals here, or if we just keep heading down. So far, looks like we're going to keep heading down. But let's watch candle into the close. Candle into the close. Selling into the close. Little bounce right there at the very end. Bull's going to try and buy here, but they've been trying to buy, right? And if we switch to a shorter time frame, right, you'll see they bought here. As soon as we hit there, they bought there. But the bears are really in full control right now. So the bulls will need to do something strong here to really disrupt the momentum. And right now you just have strong momentum to the downside. There's no other way to see it. Not at the moment. Okay. Not at the moment. Sorry, just a second, guys. Oh, you haven't even seen me all morning. Hey, what's up? Forgot to turn my camera on. Okay, we're back on the 5-minute chart.
Order bill.
Okay. Oh, sorry guys. There we go. That's better. Strong breakout to the downside. Momentum continuing down. Will we get one of these? I like to draw it like this. So it's going to be like that, maybe. Or like that. One of those two. Or like this. We'll get rid of that. Shout out to Cambodia. Amazing. Big shout out to Cambodia. Hell yeah. Man, I love the international folks in here. Waiting and watching, y'all. Seeing if the Bulls can do anything. Bulls powerless right now. Completely powerless. Oh. There we go. This is what we want. I don't know. Oh. So the first time the Bulls get a bar on the chart, look at this. We're on the 2-minute chart now. Bears get 7 consecutive bear bars on the 2-minute chart. That's straight down for 14 minutes for the most part. Bears get 1 candle. Sorry, the Bulls get 1 candle, right? They get the reversal. Bears are selling that. But then the Bulls coming right back into the last few seconds of the candle. Okay, so 2 consecutive bull bars now. Reasonable. Maybe something like that. 1-to-1. So the double bottom's there. We'll still need to get above the moving average though. Bear selling.
Order filling.
So my bear case was a bear channel. High somewhere around here. And if that's the case, as I pointed out in the beginning of the day, there'll be a lot of reversals, right? But I think the bulls are going to get the push up here. That is what we want to see. Yes, yes, yes. That gives that perfect 1-to-1. Bear case would be the bear sell at the moving average. Looks like it might be happening. Let's have a look at the 5-minute. Price trying to go lower. But will there be support down here? Maybe. Strong momentum to the downside, so it's pretty unclear at the moment. Bear's getting a close on the 2-minute. On the 5-minute, not yet. See how this looks on the RTH. Interesting. All right, so enough to really question the momentum to the upside, right? Because look, the bulls would need to get follow through in order for there to be even a case you could make for more upside, right? So we are canceling our position, our long position. And I think we're gonna wait here and see how much further the price needs to go low. Zoom out to the 15, you can see. Pretty bearish, right? The one thing the bulls have going for them is that we're pretty far below the EMA. Right. Not that far, actually. Well, it depends what chart we're using. Either way, you know, we're between 6 and 10 points below the EMA. That's not super far. So we could, you know, we could definitely go further down. But there's some kind of some kind of support here, rather. You can see it. You guys see how this candle's moving? It's bouncing up. So, neutral, but enough to stop the bears, right? And that's usually how it starts. Shout out to all my people in the chat. If you're just joining us, let us know where you're streaming in from. We'll give you a shout out. Thanks for being here. I'm Bren. Good morning to you. Let's look at the hourly. And let's look at the ETH hourly. Okay. So that's the bear case, right? That's the bear case. Notice, all we did is connect this line to this line, the two most recent highs. And then right when we got there, bears sold. So on the hourly, we're in a bear channel, right? That's a downtrend. We do our parallels. Looks like that. So that's what that looks like on the 5-minute. Kind of interesting, right? Go from the 60, right? It's like, okay, that's pretty clear, right? Downtrend, top of the channel, bottom of the channel. Switch to the 5-minute. You go, oh, look at that. Look at that. It's not interesting. So according to our hourly trend lines, we're near the top of the channel. Kind of interesting, right? Bear momentum drying up. But bull's really doing nothing. So we're just kind of leveling out here. We could continue to slowly drift down. But the big push, the big morning push, we got it, right? We got it. And that was open right here, open of the day. Based on this, I think we're going lower. Because usually when you get a move in a direction, you get an equidistant move like that. So you get a move that size, then you get another move that size, right? Just a fib retracement with two equidistant moves. And if you want to see how I have that set up, this is how I have it set up. 0, 0.5, 1. Two equidistant moves. Interesting. So bull's not able to disrupt the bears just yet. And that's usually how it works, right? In the markets, you get a lot of action, and then you get, you know, a lot of sideways. So it's like hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Wait for a while, right? Watch this candle. And you guys tell me if you see this candle close above that blue line. $30 seconds left. Starting to sell off. You guys see that? Sometimes you just wait and watch. Okay, so they're still in control. You can draw your trend line like that. Right. Okay, moving down. Decent sell setup. Short, but late in the move. So let's see. Will the bulls find support down here? Here's the prior low. Looks like we're coming down to test that. So check the reversals, right? Attempt number 1. First try. Second try, right? They tried here. They got some movement up. Third try. But watch the trend line, right? Wow, that's so clear. This is so clearly trading range. And this is so clearly a breakout. So clearly a breakout. Strong. Last 60 seconds of the candle. Let's watch this candle and see how it closes, right? This is going to give us some data that we need, some very important information. We need to know how strong are the bulls? right? So far, weak as fuck. But look at this candle. If you're a bear, you sold here, here, here. You sold again here. You sold again here. So will you sell again here? Or are you done riding down? Let's see. Notice, strongest bull bar so far. Almost 7 points on that guy. Biggest bull bar of the whole morning. Okay, right there. So, reasonable long. Because 3 pushes down, right? 1, 2, 3. So that's a wedge. But, like we said, bear sold here, sold here, sold here. Every time we touch that trend line, the bear sell. So, when you see a situation like this, you get to choose. You get to say, okay, what would I think is more likely? What would I think is more likely? More selling. Okay, more selling, or we just went down 20 points. Okay, are the bulls going to get the reversal? Now, if I'm analyzing this, I'm saying this is the biggest bull bar of the morning. Yes. Okay, but how strong is it? Let's do a little test. Let's mark the midpoint. Midpoint's right here. Okay. The bears are obviously very strong, but let's see how strong the bulls are in comparison. So what you'll see often when you see a big breakout bar like this is you'll see, instead of bulls buying above, you'll see them buy 50%. Okay. So this is 50% of this 206, right? Let's switch to regular. Okay. Bar 20. Bar 20. So let's see if there's support here. And if there's support here, we'll say, okay, that's a point. That's a nod for the bulls, right? Let's call it a nod. If there's not support here, well, that's a nod for the bears because, well, evidence showing they'll probably just sell off at that trend line again, which means the bear trend's still in place there. So let's see. Low of yesterday here, so could be coming down and test the low of yesterday. Life is beautiful, don't you agree? Minute left on the candle. Can the bulls get follow through? That's what we're waiting to see. Or will the bear sell at the EMA? Right. Which one is it going to be? What's it going to be? Bathroom break. Bathroom break. Wow. Hello. Hi. How you doing this morning? Thanks for being here. I'm Brent. Nice to meet you. Okay. So looks like Bear's exiting, right? And Bull's getting the push up. Okay. So this is the wedge bottom. 1, 2, 3. Notice we just connected the lows. This low to this low. That brought us to literally right here. And this is where we found a bottom. Bull's coming up to test the moving average. So there's your long. One to one puts you right here. Gotta stay hydrated. Trades by Brand, brought to you this morning by water. H2O. Two ways to do a profit target here. Both put you right to the same place, okay? Strong momentum to the upside, touching the moving average. Now 2 legs up. So bears have a reason to sell here because we got 2 legs up. I wouldn't say the bull's really damaging the bear case much. Right. Not even getting consecutive bars here. Pause in the middle, so. One of the most useful, reliable, helpful rules in all of trading is if you are trading with the trend, which I do recommend in most cases. If you're trading this, you're short, right? So when do you reverse, right? When do you have reason to reverse from short to long? What's a good rule? A rule is after you have a break of the trend line. So trend line is either the average, you can just use the 20 period moving average, or you could just connect you can draw your trend line here. So there's your break or your break of trend line, right? So that's thing one. So we're saying, okay, when is it? What's a rule for reversing? Wait until you get 2 things. 1, a break of the trend line. So that, right? And 2, a retest of the bottom. Meaning we go up, we break the line, we come back down, and then we get a with trend candle close, meaning a bull bar in this case, right? It's going to be white on my chart. Also notice, that's 50%. God, these 50% pullbacks are so reliable. Look at 50% pullback. Check it out. 50% to the tick. To the tick, guys. To the tick. Just measuring from the top of the breakout down to the low. That entire move. Right there. Bear selling at 50%. So you'll see that all day long. And why is that particularly good right now? Because 50% pullback puts you right at the moving average. Solid trade, solid entry. So if you were hoping for a bull reversal, we got it. We just didn't get that full 1-to-1. Also, anything goes until the candle closes, right? Crazy. Okay, so guys, as you can see, the market's not doing shit. Right? It's not moving, man. It's not moving, man. So you will notice if the market starts doing what it does now, which is it just kind of grinds to a halt, you'll find yourself starting to get impatient. And if you get impatient, you'll find yourself starting to get restless. And if you get restless, you're one step away from being reckless. So it's important when that happens to either end the session or take a break. So this guy's gonna end the session here. I hope you are doing well today, wherever you're watching this from. And I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. Pacific. So if you like to stream, come on back. We'll be here again Tuesday, 7 a.m. Pacific. And if you want to check out how I'm trading my strategy, hit the link on the description, tradesbybren.com/3setups. And I'll share my 3 favorite trades with you, including exactly the patterns I look for, how I limit my risk, and also how I take my profit so I can get out before it's too late. So I have protocols and rules for all that. And I share it all with you, okay? Just to show you my appreciation for subscribing to this channel. So go ahead and take advantage of that. The link is also in the description. And remember, practice discipline. That's what we're going to end on. Practice discipline. The most important thing in all of trading. All right. Have a good rest of your day. Rafiki says goodbye.